ProGen is available in 22 modern designs and 3 sizes: 5x48, 7x48, and 7x60. ProGen utilizes the uni-click locking mechanism for secure and simple installation. ProGen is a rigid core product that is fast and easy to install. Installers need only limited tools with primary use of a utility knife to cut and then cleanly snap. Avoid time-consuming trips to the electric saw and the natural mess that comes with saw use, while also having the flexibility to simply cut complex geometry. Begin by undercutting all door jambs by using a scrap piece of flooring to determine appropriate height, and cut using a power tool shown in this video or a basic undercut hand tool. Continue by cleaning the subfloor to remove all dirt and debris. ProGen can be installed over single-layer wood constructions and other imperfect subfloors with up to 1/8 of an inch variation. ProGen can be installed directly over most surfaces as long as they are flat and clean, so be sure to clear any debris from the space. In this demonstration, we will use Tarkett's ProSheet Plus 3 as a quick and easy substrate preparation solution. ProSheet Plus 3's full installation instructions can be found at www.tarkettna.com. ProGen is an extremely dimensionally stable product, so it does not require any acclimation time, meaning it can be immediately installed after purchase. And transitional moldings are not required in residential spaces regardless of the size, where most flooring products require a break at 30 feet. Determine in which direction the planks will be installed. To make the room appear larger, or if installing in a very small room or hallway, it is preferable to lay the planks parallel to the longest room dimension. Carefully measure the room to determine squareness, and also determine the width of the last row of planks. If the width of the last row of planks is less than 2 inches, or 50 millimeters, excluding the tongue, the width of the first row of planks will have to be cut accordingly. A minimum 1/4 inch or 6.3 millimeter expansion space is required around all walls and vertical objects. Measure the width to cut the first piece in the starting row. When measuring, ensure that the tongue side of the piece is being removed and that the groove side of the piece will be facing away from the starting wall when the piece is installed. Simply use a utility blade to score, then cleanly snap the entire length of the board as you prepare for the first plank install. ProGen is a floating floor, so it does require a 1/4 inch or 6.3 millimeter expansion space around all walls and vertical objects. In the case of 3 seasons rooms or other non-HVAC controlled environments, a 1/2 inch expansion gap is required to account for the greater temperature variations that the structure could experience. However, ProGen is sturdy enough to stand up against warping in these extreme environments. When completing the starting row, simply measure, remembering to subtract a 1/4 inch for expansion. Mark the piece with a pencil and score once using a sharp utility knife and a straight edge or a carpenter square. Snap the plank on the score line. Complete the clean cut of the product by cutting the pre-attached IXPE acoustical padding. To limit waste, the remaining cut-off piece can be used to start the next row. ProGen is very easy to install with an angle-angle locking system that has a very low angle requirement, making it easier to get into place. ProGen utilizes next-generation rigid core technology, but also maintains enough flexibility to provide easier installation for those awkward moments during any installation. ProGen's rigid core is so strong, it allowed the product engineers to keep the profile thin and sleek, while still providing the superior durability to WPC products. This improved engineering allows for ProGen to make installation easier around doorways and other spaces, saving time and effort. In some cases, the flexibility of ProGen will allow for easy positioning of the planks under door moldings and casings. In the event this cannot be done, it is necessary to remove the lip on the groove edge of the planks you are fitting using a sharp utility knife and straight edge. This will allow you to install the plank lying flat. After the lip has been trimmed off on the planks you are fitting to, lay the plank flat on the floor. Apply a thin bead of PVA glue on the top of the tongue and push the plank into position. Immediately wipe off any excess glue with a damp cloth. To finish, pre-drill and install quarter round or baseboard moldings. Be sure to use moldings that are sufficient to cover the 1/4 inch space. Do not fasten moldings to the floor, but fasten into the wall. ProGen is a rigid core LVT designed for modern life and today's installer who is short on time. ProGen offers a variety of installer advantages, including faster installation, less mess, and is easy to work with in difficult spaces. We at Tarkett thank you for supporting us, and we hope you give our latest product a try and see why we are so excited to be a part of the rigid core market.